Hi, I'm Juli Rasmussen, a real estate agent and investor in Grand Junction, Colorado, and I work at Epic Realty. We're looking at the stats for Mesa County. And I put this in here because I think it's really interesting for all of us to think about, because this is the NAR Chief Economist, and he's really interesting to listen to. He's very smart. And he wanted to make a comment the day that the rate changes were, which was yesterday, which was December 18th. He said, despite the cuts to the short-term interest rates by the Federal Reserve, mortgage rates have largely refused to budge. One reason is that consumer price inflation has not been fully contained and slightly accelerated in the past 2 months. So lending money over the longer term needs to compensate for future return money's loss of purchasing power. More Fed rate cuts are likely in 2025 because consumer prices should calm down measurably. So though multifamily housing starts tumbled this year, the completions of new apartments are still rolling in from the previous year's high housing starts. So the added supply will help cool rents. Therefore, the gap within the mortgage rates will not remain wide, which means mortgage rates will modestly trend lower, given that mortgage rates have stayed above 6% over the 2 years. Consumers are getting used to the new normal, especially considering the 50-year average is 7.7%. Jobs and inventory will drive home sales. All right, so let's look at the Mesa County numbers. So this is the single family statistics, and you can see that we have 172 new listings in November, which is down 10.4% from 2023. We have 163 sold listings, which is actually down 8.4% from 2023. Our median sales price is $433,950, which is actually up 14.2%. And our average sales price is $497,198. So that's up 18.1%. And then the percent of the list price they actually received, pretty close to last year, down a little bit, 0.2%, but really close at 97.7%. The days on market until the home sells, 84 days this year compared to 76 days last year. So that's actually an increase of 10.5%. So it's taking longer to sell your house. Inventory of homes for sale, we have 555 right now, which is actually an increased by 7.8% from last year. We have 2.9 months of supply of inventory right now, which is actually up 16% from last year, which means that houses cost more now and there's more of them available, which is kind of good, but it's also bad, right? So for townhouses and condos, we actually have 24 new listings compared to 37 last year. Interesting. And our sold listings, we also have 24, but then last year there were 15. So that's really interesting. So 35% decrease in new listings and a 60% increase in sold listings. Our median sales price for a townhouse or a condo is $316,500, which is actually increased by 9.1%. The average sales price being $332,129, so increased by 2.8%. So the percentage that the people are getting on their townhouse or condo is 97.7% this year. But what's interesting is look at last year. They were getting 100.2, so they were getting more than they asked for, but this year they're getting about what they asked for. So that's pretty interesting. It's gone down 2.5%. The days on the market until it's sold, 102 days this November, only 61 days in 2023. So we have an increase of 67.2%. So it's taking longer to sell a townhouse or a condo. The inventory of them for sale, 71, last year 60, so it's increased. The inventory is increased by 18.3%. Then the month's supply of inventory is now 2.8%, is now 2.8 months, where last year it was 2.5, so it's actually increased by 12%. So I was going to say that, I know it's a pretty weird time right now. I know like the stock market looks really terrible today as well. And because I trade stocks in the mornings and stuff, so I'm not very happy right now about stock trading, at least. And it looks pretty bad. But I think that, 2025 will be like a really good year. It's just like this weird transition because also it was an election year last year. So that also makes things more volatile. So hopefully things will get more stable next year and we can all, have an amazing 2025. So the holidays are coming up. So I just wanted to say happy holidays and hope you have so much fun on your hopefully time off and that you have a great happy new year. And if you need anything in real estate, don't hesitate to send me a text or a call or whatever's convenient for you. And I would be happy to help you out. Thank you.